What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Thanks for hanging out. Just a minute or two late there. Had to get it out on Instagram because all you IG people love when I post it up there. So welcome in, everybody. We've got quite a few people in the chat already. Looks like about 50 people. So thank you guys for being here. Thursday, each and every Thursday, 9 p.m. right here, except next Thursday because it is Thanksgiving. So right off the top, no live show next Thursday. However, I am going to try to go live with you guys on Wednesday. So if it's possible, Wednesday, I'll update you guys over the weekend if I can do that. And I'll create the live show link and schedule it for Wednesday. So what's up, everybody? Alexis, how are you? And our in-house admin right there is Adam. He's there from Adam's Exploits. You can click him, check out his YouTube channel after the live show. He's always got new content. So with that being said, we're here. We're live. Black Friday. That's what I've got a lot of questions, emails, and inquiries about this week. Three different questions, three big questions I get. One is, should you fight crowds and go out to shop a la Retail Arbitrage, buying brand new merchandise at the heavily discounted prices of the Black Friday deals? That's question number one, to flip them for profit, obviously. Question number two is, what about the online arbitrage? We all know there's a ton of online deals, obviously the biggest e-commerce sites and Amazon and eBay. And the follow-up with Cyber Monday, should you wait for that to flip deals? So I'm gonna hit on that in just a second. And then the third question that I got a ton of is, how do we set up our own stores, our own eBay sales, shopping, Amazon, whatever you have, wherever you sell? How should we work on that to prepare for next Thursday / Friday? Remember, everything starts Thursday now. Black Thursday, I don't know. Anyways, so let's talk about all three of those topics. We're definitely going to cover all three of them, and I want to take your questions after I go over my thoughts. As usual on this channel, I will give you my opinions, and then I will turn it over to you guys for the question and answer section of this in the last 20 minutes or so. Okay, so let's jump on question number one. And before I do, if you guys haven't refreshed your video, you can refresh it and then check out the description box. I'm going to run Black Friday deals for an entire week. I'm going to run them, tomorrow's Friday, obviously, midnight tonight. It's almost midnight now, through all of next Friday midnight. So I'm not just going to limit my personal sales. Everyone has been begging and asking me, a lot of people that can't afford a lot of normal things. So I went ahead and ran sales on some of the stuff. Not everything, but some of the stuff that I offer is on sale. So, okay, let's talk about topic number one, Black Friday, going out shopping early in the morning, 5 o'clock, Thursday night, whatever it is that you do. How many of you guys do that on a regular basis? In the chat, how many people go out on a regular basis, either for personal buying, or have you ever gone out and bought stuff to resell? Let's find out in the chat how many people have actually bought stuff to resell, or have you just gone out and bought personal stuff? And so I'll tell you guys, while we're watching the chat pop up, I have gone out many times, and it's been several years since we've done it, but we used to do it every year, probably 5-6 years in a row, to go out and buy personal stuff. Now, we never fought over big TVs or PlayStation deals. It was never really, saving $20 or $40 or $60 was never enough for me to get out of bed and do that, or stay up all night, which I did. We did it for like odd and end type things. We almost did it more for the adventure and the fun of it. We never did it to resell, and we never did it to because we were trying to save enough money to, come in on Christmas on budget. Now, I'm lucky enough that, I don't have a ton of people to buy for Christmas. I do buy a decent amount. Kate takes care of a lot of that online. And as far as spending money goes, it's usually not an issue. Here's the thing. I understand where it is, where people go out and do all of their shopping on Friday and get like 30 people out of the way, and they might save $5 or $10 per person. And so it saves them $200 or $300, which is a lot of money for a lot of people. And I completely understand that, and I get it. And I never doubt it, that people make the most of it. So that's that. As far as the reselling side of it goes, hello to everyone that I haven't said hello to as well, by the way, Nate and Judy and Cheryl and everybody else out in Vegas and all over the country. The reselling side of it, there's two concerns when we talk about the reselling side of Black Friday. And so how many of you have ever gone out on Black Friday and ever resold anything? It looks like a ton of you guys don't go out. That's pretty funny. So when you're reselling Black Friday stuff, you have to understand that a ton of the stuff that has been discounted is the not so desirable stuff. A lot of it is off-brand stuff, like the big TVs. You're not going to buy one of those TCL TVs or whatever they are for $200 and bring it home and resell it. It's probably not going to happen. Majority of the stuff is never going to flip for a profit. Even if you get it discounted, by the time you factor in all the fees and the shipping, it's typically no meat left on the bone. The other problem is if Walmart's discounting a $500 TV down to $200, it's probably only $250 or $300 on eBay and Amazon anyways. And again, no room left on the bone. You have to be very, very careful. Now, there are some things that I've seen people be able to do that is really creative. And a lot of the retail arbitrage Amazon guys that you may see on the internet, on social media, are really good at doing this. So like Walmart does those video games for like $2 or $3 or $4 or whatever it is. Those are really good targets. Some of those electronics, you know, I think we got like some Google minis for like $10 last year or whatever they are, the little dots that are normally $30 or $40. And people were able to flip those and make $10 a piece on them. There are some retail arbitrageable items, but it's very slim. And again, you're going to have to fight the crowds. You have to decide if that is worth it in your mind. It's also going to take some capital. If you plan to go out and just buy a couple of items and make a couple bucks, it's not going to be worth your time. However, if you figure out that these video games are, you know, you can make $10-15 a piece off these video games or off these discounted Barbie dolls or toys or whatever the item is, well, you're going to plan to go to Target at 6 a.m. and buy up 50, and then you're going to go to every Target all over town or whatever your strategy is, and you're going to get 200 or 300 of them so you can make $10 a piece and make $2 or $3 grand. Hey, that's fantastic. But remember, you're going to spend $10 a piece times 200 or 300. You're also going to need to spend a couple $1,000s. So remember, unless it's going to be like worth your money, I don't see a reason to fight crowds like that. What's up, Jason Deason at Thrift Trader? I actually have a little bit of content coming out about you, Jason. I'm going to have to get with you. Remind me to message you tomorrow. And so that is that's kind of my thought on the retail arbitrage side of things on a Black Friday / Thursday / whatever it is. Sarah, I love it. Sleep in on Friday. Yeah, no doubt about it. Eat a lot of food, watch some football, and sleep. Okay, so I don't recommend retail arbitrage on Black Friday. A lot of people will, and a lot of people are going to put out videos or content in the next few days telling you that retail arbitrage is a great idea. I'm not saying you can't make money doing it. There's a lot of stores with a lot of deep discounts, but it is a lot of work, and it is a lot of fighting crowds, and it's a lot of capital outlay, and it's a lot of risk. So just keep all of that in mind. Okay, and you better sell them quickly. The Seam Store West made a good point. You better get rid of that stuff quick before the prices come down artificially anyways, the race to the bottom, and also before the end of the year when the prices will discount just naturally. Okay, so that is retail arbitrage. What about the online arbitrage? And this kind of carries over to Cyber Monday. Those deals can be really good. But remember, most of the places that you're getting the online arbitrage deals, the eBays or the Cyber Monday deals, the eBays, the Amazons, the Poshmarks, the whatever it is, most of those places are where you would sell anyways. And so you're not going to be able to buy something off of a site and resell it back onto that site at enough of a profit because they've already discounted it that low. And most people that wanted it bought it, or they are already basically causing that price to artificially come down. So when there's, for example, $100 item, let's say it's let's just take this microphone that I use, for example. Let's say this microphone's $120 brand new. And Amazon runs a Cyber Monday special to get this for $60. Fantastic. So you're going to buy it up for $60 and you're like, hey, I'm going to put it back up for $90, $100. Well, that $120 price before Cyber Monday is now going to come down to a normal everyday price of $80, $90 because they ran it for sale for $60. And so they can't put it back up to $120, not usually. So it's been dropped $80, $90. When you go to resell it and get that $80, $90 after your fees and your shipping, again, not a lot of money left on the bone. And what, are you going to buy 100 of them? You're going to buy 50 of them? Or are you going to buy one of them? Not really worth it to buy one or two, right? So yeah, High Plains Thrifter, did you get a chance to evaluate my store? Email me. I don't think I got an email with a link to an active item. If you ever have a store review that's waiting on me, please email me with a link to your store and I'll take a look at it right away. But Cyber Monday is a fantastic place to buy stuff for yourself. I do buy stuff all the time for myself. You can return the stuff you keep with a receipt. Bree said, yeah, you certainly can. Save your receipts. Absolutely. Spend your money wisely. Resale Dave. So this is going to bring me to the third part of this video, which is the most important part of this video. And it's what should you do on Black Friday to make the most of your day if you plan to go out shopping for reselling. Well, most of the thrift stores are having, Salvation Armies, Goodwills, mom and pop stores are having fantastic sales. Our stores are having 50% off everything in the entire store, and some stores even better. They're giving out discounts, coupon codes. If you have those 20% off coupons, they're going to let you stack it 70% off. That's where you should spend your time. You should absolutely spend your time at the thrift stores, at the discount stores, the consignments, the savers, the Goodwills that are having deep, deep discounts. That's where you're going to pick up a lot of great inventory. And that's where I would recommend a lot of you doing a lot of damage. Take a few $100, $300, $400, $500 and really kill it. The other second place, get your pens and papers out and write this down, guys, because this is going to make sense to you, is that you should absolutely plan to go to yard sales on Saturday. Friday is good. Saturday is even better for yard sales on Black Friday, Saturday. Why? A lot of people get a lot of new stuff, and a lot of people plan to have yard sales because it's the official start of the Christmas season. Usually that Saturday after Black Friday will be super busy for yard sales, as long as you don't live somewhere where it's snowing. If it's snowing there, I'm really sorry. But that could be your opportunity to pick up some alternative sourcing locations on that week. People are getting rid of stuff. People want Christmas money. People bought new stuff. It should be a fantastic yard sale, garage sale, estate sale weekend. Also, if you don't have those because of weather, like I mentioned, you want to go ahead and know the other 11 and 12 places that I talk about in my alternative sourcing webinar, which is a great source of non-thrift store, non-yard sale, any weather places to find merchandise. It's fantastic. It's part of the reseller training package. It's all 50% off, guys. It's down in my description box. If you've been wanting to get it, you can't afford it, you've been waiting, you've been procrastinating, Black Friday all week long, grab it. Sears shutting down another 30 stores. Wow. So that is kind of my tips for the weekend after Black Friday. I think it'll be fantastic. It always is. Every year when I hear people tell us how they did at yard sales, garage sales, estate sales, the weekend after Black Friday is fantastic. That's how I would spend my weekend. If you're beyond that, if you're a wholesaler, a pallet person, do your thing. Tell us how it goes anyways, but do your thing. Okay, so I think I said 3, but number 4, no, it's not free, Becky. Number 4 is what should you do with your store? So I want to take a poll of the chat. What do you think I'm going to suggest that you do with your eBay, Amazon, Poshmark, mainly eBay stores for Black Friday, for the weekend, for Thanksgiving? What do you think I'm going to suggest you do? Put it in the chat right now. Let's see who's right. Let's see how many of you follow me and pay attention to the advice and tips that I give, right? Let's see how many of you actually listen and pay attention, because it's such a great weekend to show you how well things work. 30% off, you're going to run sales. You definitely have to put sales on 25%, absolutely 25%. Resell King. Nothing can't compete with the big companies. Yes, you can, SkyTex. Yeah, absolutely can. No doubt about it. Increase promoted, nothing new. Run a sale. Okay, so multiple item discount, Brandy's Vintage Treasures. Okay, so I'm going to give you, get your pens and papers again. I'm going to give you a five, Tommy Gaskins and Kuna Rav. Yes, drink beer and run a sale, tweak your store. I'm going to give you a 5-step process that I guarantee will make this weekend, or not this weekend, next weekend, one of your best sales weeks and weekends in a long time, as long as you follow all 5 steps. 5, actually there's 6, because one is kind of a sub-step. 6 steps. Scratch that. 6 steps. Okay. Step number 1 is get your inventory listed. It sounds cliche. It sounds thing. You have, look, today is Thursday / tomorrow is Friday, right? Yeah, hit those like buttons, guys. Really appreciate all the thumbs up that you guys are giving to the video. You have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday's Thanksgiving. I don't expect you to do a lot of Thanksgiving, but into Friday, you have 6.5, 7 days. There's no reason you can't put up at least 75 to 100 items. That's only 10 a day, guys. 10, 11 a day, right? There's no reason you can't do that, and just really push yourself to get up 100, at least 75. If you get up 75, that's fine. 100 new items by next weekend, okay? That's number 1. Number one, if you do all 6 steps, yes, I guarantee you will sell some stuff, okay? Number one, okay? Get all those listings up. Make yourself a goal. Come back to this channel and comment how many you do. Number 2 is after you have all of your listings up, make sure all of your item specifics, all of your titles, all of your descriptions have measurements, keywords, your item specifics are set. Make sure the listings are correct. Go back and audit everything, the new listings and all of your previous listings. I talked to a wonderful couple, Don and Amy, tonight that still have some issues. They've only been doing it for a few months. They're doing great. They're 5 months in. They just hit 3,000, 3,500 in sales for the month, for the last 30 days. And they have a lot of titles and descriptions and measurements just here and there. Go back and fix all of it. You don't want to lose the chance that somebody is shopping on Black Friday, clicks your item, sees no measurements, and moves on. Or is looking for a pair of pants that you forgot to put a keyword in because they want boyfriend jeans and you didn't put boyfriend in the title and they can't find it. Go back and fix everything. Number 2, fix everything, okay? That's number 2. Number 3 is pricing. Raise the prices artificially, or when you're listing, list higher than you normally would. Why are we doing this? Because you're going to run a sale. A lot of people said it. Number 3 is artificially increasing prices, listing high to run a sale for Black Friday. I want you to start it on Thanksgiving. Have it start around noontime Thanksgiving and have it run until Saturday or through Sunday, all the way Saturday and Sunday. Run it as a Black Friday weekend sale, okay? Run it for 20%. Do not do 5% or 7%. Nobody goes on Black Friday and sees a 5% sale. Nobody cares, right? Run a 20, run a 30, run a 40, run a 50% sale. Make your prices high enough to do a big sale. You want to test it out for this weekend and see what happens, but leave yourself plenty of room. That's number 3. So we're going to list our items, we're going to fix our listings, and we're going to run a big sale with higher prices. Promoteds. I saw people shout out promoteds. If you've never done promoted listings, I know I'm going to get yelled at. Some of you hate it. It's fine. Don't do it. But if you don't run promoted listings, consider turning them on. Even a 1 or 2% promoted costs you pennies. A $30 item is 30 cents, right? Run promoteds at 1 or 2. If you're already running it, consider bumping it 1 or 2% up. Great tips from Rakin, Mr. Steve, the myth and legend, Mr. Steve Rakin in the house. Rakin Profit, $4.99 super chat. What's up? Check him out. If you don't know who Rakin is, well, wake up. Thanks, Rakin. Appreciate it, Steve, buddy. Yeah, Black Friday tips. So that is number 4. Number 4, Fat Man the Flipper. What's up, Alex? He's in the house. Number 4 is absolutely try promoted listings if you're not. And if you already are, consider bumping it up a few percentages just to try it out, to try to push that extra bump in sales. Okay, that's number 4. Number 5, and this is one a lot of people probably, might get on me about, I don't know. Number 5 is just before Black Friday. This may cost you a little bit in insertion fees, but just before Black Friday, I would say Tuesday or Wednesday-ish, end a bunch of items. If you have items ending on Tuesday or Wednesday, even Monday, in the last couple of days leading up, end all those items. And then once they go to the unsold folder, click on them and hit sell similar. Make sure you check quantities. Anything with multiple quantities will reset to the original quantity. So double check your quantities. If they're all one quantity, you're fine. But hit sell similar and refresh all of those items. That's going to be number 5, right? I watched Rakin before Casey. Remember that. You can bulk edit. Dylan had a great question. If you artificially inflate all your prices for the Black Friday sale and they don't sell after they're done, you can bulk edit your items down by a percentage. You can absolutely do that. I have a video on that. So number 5 is to end all of your items early if they only have a day or 2 or 3 or 4 days left, and then sell similar, right? That is going to refresh the listings and give you an absolutely best chance of selling a lot of that old stale inventory. That is my number 5 tip. And so that was the 5 tips that I had. Number 6, this is kind of the thing that a lot of people do lately, and it's been working. And every single day for the next week, and you should be doing this anyways, leading up to Black Friday, start this tomorrow, start this tonight, start this Wednesday, start this Thursday on Black Friday. Refresh all of your items. After you do all of that price adjusting and listing, after you're done all of that, you should be bulk editing everything and just changing little tiny things. Make it 5 cents less, $1 more, $1 less, just editing things up and down all over the place in order to refresh. So that was kind of the sub B of 6, like 5/6, is to just tweak things just the slightest bit to give it some activity. and that will make everything fresh all the way up to Black Friday, and you will sell a ton of inventory. Now, a couple of other things you can do for Black Friday if you want. So one thing is, if you have a bunch of dead inventory that's sitting in a death pile, either you don't have time to get to it, it's good, you just don't sell women's clothes, you only do men's, or vice versa, you want to sell some of it in lots, you can offer it to me. We have a wholesale lot. Adam can link it. Yes, you can bulk edit, absolutely. And you can we'll sell some lots for you. We're going to be working on wholesale lots all weekend and all next week to make it available. We have sold, I think, like 40 or 50 lots in a week. So everybody's stuff is moving, and it's fantastic. If you're not on the list, go ahead and join the list. Adam will link it, and then it will send you all the instructions and what we need, and we can get started. That's another option that you can sell a bunch if you need that. Can you bulk raise items? Yes, you can bulk raise prices. Yes. So that is number 7 thing that you can do. The new YouTube rules about kids, people are asking me about that. I'll answer questions in just a minute, but it shouldn't affect me at all. So that's, bulk is always an option. If you have 10 shirts, 20 shirts, 50 shirts, put them in a lot, photograph them all, get us 8 or 10 photos, send us the information, but join that list. The list is fantastic, and everything's been going awesome with it since last week. We just started last week. So another option. Okay, so that's what I recommend for you to get ready for Black Friday for your store. If you're running Poshmark, make sure you are making offers to likers every day, sharing your closet once or twice a day, every single day leading up to it. Cross-post, use List Perfectly or whatever you use, and cross-post all the way over to all of your platforms. Whatever you get up on eBay, put it on other platforms. If you're on Amazon and you're slow on Amazon, put as much up as you can FBM on Amazon. Don't worry about getting it in FBA. Just FBM it and get it up for sale. $2 from Reseller King. Thank you so much for the Black Friday tips. Yep, absolutely, anytime. No worries at all. Thank you. So that is what we'll be working on for us all week, is selling some of these lots, editing all the listings that we have, pricing, getting up a lot of stuff. We've been posting a ton of remote controls, which we did another 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 today. So just steady work and push yourself. Send offers to watchers on eBay every single day. Every day. If you're not on eBay Seller Hub, a lot of you are still not using eBay Seller Hub. I did a video about it. If you are not on eBay Seller Hub, please, by all means, get on eBay Seller Hub and then click your active listings. That's the link to eBay Seller Hub. Click active listings, and then right there, it's going to show you how many are eligible. Make those offers. You're going to have a ton of people. Sarah, yes, always send the offers. Send offers to likers. Not available in the Posh app. Yes, it is. Absolutely it is. Still learning about shipping. I need to get a printer for my labels. I absolutely recommend thermal printers. We use an ArcScan. We have also used a Rollo. If you need any printer, I have links for all 3 of the most popular ones: Dymo, ArcScan, and Rollo. They're in the chat right now. Even small price drops on offers will typically turn into a sale. So, in fact, I'm doing one right now while we're live because I've been trying to sell this item all day. This guy's been going back and forth. Okay, so that is all my tips for you guys for Black Friday, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and open up to questions. It's 9 going on 9:30. Let's open up questions. I want to take every question you guys have in the chat. I'm available for the next 15 or 20 minutes, and then I'm going to let you guys get to all that work that I just told you to do. If you missed any of this video, please replay it. It's got some amazing Black Friday advice, some tips. And also, if you missed it, down in my description box, if you've been wanting one of the items, the training, the programs, it's all 50% off for the entire week leading up to Black Friday. Accounting programs, the entire training package includes all of it. You can't really beat the price. You can't beat everything. It's 50% off. Don't miss it. Use the link, and you'll thank me later. Okay, what is Black Friday? Is this a new thing? Yeah, no. It's actually Black Thursday now. Black Thursday. All right, let's take some questions, and let's roll into it. Adam is linking stuff for you. Casey, sorry, touching up on the subject again. Can you send me the link to your video showing the sale prices? How to bulk edit? I don't have it in front of me. I'll have to find it in a few minutes. You can email me and I'll try to find it for you. You just have to bulk edit. You just basically select everything. He wants to know how to bulk edit the prices. So you'll just go to your active listings. You'll check all the listings that you want to edit. You'll select all. And then when the bulk edit screen comes up, you'll select all again. And at the top, you'll choose the pricing option. And then under pricing, you can change it by a total, which would be like increase all prices by $5, but you want to change that to percentage. And then you can increase all prices by 5% or 10% or 20% or whatever you choose. And then when you're done and the sale's over, you can go back in and bulk edit again and then choose decrease by 20%. And so that's how you would do it. Would you consider dropping free shipping and just upping promoted listings? No, I think free shipping works better than promoted because the customer can see free shipping. The customer doesn't see how much you're putting promoted listings at. Promoted helps get it in front of them, but it doesn't help close the deal. Does that make sense? People see free shipping and people see your 20% off sale. They don't see promoted listings. They can see that it's sponsored, but most of them don't know what that means. It just helps get it in front of them. And even if they do know what sponsored means, they don't know what percentage you're paying. They have no idea. So they can see how much you've discounted it for them, and they can see that you've given them free shipping. So that's an easier close of deal. eBay Partner Network, step-by-step instructions. Becky, if you got the affiliate marketing webinar, it's in there step-by-step. If you didn't, email me, and I'll see what you've gotten and what you haven't, and see if I can't send it over to you. Do you have affiliate links for your courses, programs if we want to send customers? Steve Chavez, yes, I do have affiliates. It is individually done case by case, but I have to put in your information in your email. Steve, please email me, rockstarflipper@gmail.com, and I will get you the affiliate links that you will need with your individual tracking ID so you can get paid off of them. Absolutely, Steve. Please send me an email, rockstarflipper@gmail.com. I'll get you all hooked up with that, buddy. This might be stupid, but have you ever thought about calling it a different color just to create interest, like Blue Friday sale? County line convenience. Has anybody thought of that? That is an awesome idea, actually. Great question. Have I ever thought of calling it a Blue Friday sale? I've not thought of that, but that's interesting marketing. Somebody might want to try that. Maybe I want to try it somewhere and see how that works out. That's pretty creative. Good job, County line. I like it. Did you steal that from my Blue Moon? You were thinking that. Not that many are eligible watchers. Any way to increase this number? Not really. You just have to wait for people to watch stuff. 9 times out of 10 when I make offers, they buy. Mine's probably 50-50. But yeah, Sarah, it works for sure. Bear Kitty, yeah, I'd rather let customers get a discount than give eBay more money. $2.99 from Alexis for a super chat. Did I miss one? Did I miss a $2.99 super chat? Oh yeah, Alexis, KIT Enterprises, $2.99 super chat, fist bump. I did miss her $2.99 super chat, so thank you, Alexis. That did not come over on my thing. I had to switch screens there. Hey, Sandy's in the house. Thank you, Sandy. She's my favorite. I love her to death. Okay, let's keep going. $10 super chat from Primetime Dominic. Thanks for all you do, Rockstar. Thank you, Dominic, for all of your hard work. I know I'm not always the easiest person to work with, but Dominic is that guy that is so motivated, works so hard. He's messaging me all the time, working on stuff with me, and I am so slow, and I apologize, Dominic, but I promise my New Year's resolution for 2020 is to get to stuff faster. I promise you. So there we go. Seam Store, 12 new listings. Carol, I don't have an option to extend my shipping time like everyone else seems to have in bulk edit. I would rather do that than put my store on vacay. Yes, Carol, great question. My friend Chris tonight said he had the exact same issue. If you're not using Seller Hub, then you need to use Seller Hub. If you're using Seller Hub and it's still not showing up, I'm working on an answer for you for that. Feel free to email me, rockstarflipper@gmail.com, and I will work on the solution for that. Long story short, guys, they're saying that when they do a bulk edit, there's no handling time at the top to extend handling time in bulk. Anybody else experience that? Because mine is still, in fact, while I'm on here live with you guys, I kind of want to do it just so that I don't say something that's false. I'm going to go ahead and bulk edit 3 of mine, and I'm just going to hit edit selected, edit all 3 of these. My friend Chris actually tonight was doing the same thing because he's leaving for vacation for a few days tomorrow, and his did not have it. And mine still has it at the top. So I just want everyone to see that my bulk edit, give me just a second here. I'm going to show you guys. My bulk edit, do you guys see that? bulk edit still has a handling time. See that? So I think it has something to do with the version of Seller Hub that you may be using. I think it has something to do with that. I would have to see the screen. I'm sure if I'm sitting there, I could probably figure it out. Not too sure. Okay, so how the remote's going? They're just selling steady. California Flipper, 1 or 2 a day. Just keep going. What other platforms are best to sell on besides eBay? Amazon and Posh are the 2 next biggest. Etsy and Mercari are close behind. I favor Amazon over most of them. What's a good price we should ask for a lot if we work with you guys? We just got an email and I have no clue what to put for a price I want when I email you guys. Amber, you kind of that's something we can't set for you. If you want to sell 50 t-shirts and you paid $1 a piece and you want to sell them, for $100 or 150, you kind of got to come up with that price and figure out what seems reasonable as a price if you were the buyer buying it. Because remember, they have to pay the shipping and the fee. That's something you have to do. Hey, Arlen, how you doing? Yeah, she's trying to extend the handling time, but it's not showing her a bulk edit option. Carol, email me rockstarflipper@gmail.com after this live show, and I'm going to try to work on what it is doing. I'm going to call my friend Chris and see if I can figure his out, and then I'll email you back and tell you how to fix it. If the post office is not scanning on time for the holidays, you may have to stand in line and force them to give you a scan receipt as they scan them. So sounds a little crazy, but you have to. We get pickups, and yeah, so it's the way it is. Handling time does not show up if the seller has business policies checked. Simply Dana. There's your answer. I have no eBay business policies selected. I don't really know the point of them. I've never used them. Some people say, oh, they help me this, they help me that. And then all I do is hear problems with business policies. I don't use them. Guys. There you go, Carol. There's the answer. Business policies is super confusing. Right. I don't use business policies at all. Brian, no old fashioned tonight. No, we are fresh out of bourbon. Blue Moon. I don't always drink old fashions. My Thursday night is kind of my Friday. You guys have beers on Friday. I have beers on Thursday. Mainly because I have to deal with you guys. No, I'm totally kidding. I love you guys. I love the live shows. I wouldn't still be doing them if I didn't 3 years later. Okay. Is sales dead on eBay? No. Compared to last year, I feel like it's about the same. We actually had a really good set of 3 days. We've sold $500 or $600 in the last 3 days, so it's been pretty good. That was on one account. We sold 120 on our small account, which is only our $2,000 to $3,000. It did like 2,200 last month. We sold 120 yesterday. We sold like 90 the day before, and we sold like 50 today so far. So we're at what, like 120, 210, 260. We're probably close to 300 on those three days for the small account. And on the other account, it's been 210, 220, 220, about on a 6,000 to 7,000 pace. So those two accounts, they do 10 grand this month. I mean, it's fair. Best site for selling collectibles is definitely eBay. Can't really do it on Amazon or Poshmark. That leaves you eBay and Etsy, and eBay's just got way more traffic. Nate, you cannot add a restocking fee. They got rid of it last year. No more restocking. It's bad business. You can fight dishonest buyers, so you don't really need a restocking fee. Dominic Telesco, thank you. Recommend my program. Yep, it's down below. It's on sale all Black Friday week into midnight of next Friday. You have midnight, 1 week midnight. You have 1 week. So those prices are going to go back to normal as we close out 2019 for the rest of the year. And then I have a lot of great new stuff coming out. For 2020. So stay tuned for that. Have you or others noticed that eBay is barely showing watchers anymore to the general public? What do you mean showing watchers to the general public? I think they do. When I see items, I see that there's watchers on it. I mean, I know what you mean, but I haven't noticed that I can't see them. When I click on, like, if I go find a popular item right now, like go search for like an iPhone 11 or something, you'll see that it's got tons of watchers. Just find anyone or an Apple Watch or something like that. You'll see it. I do need a restocking fee. Brian D. Watkins, looking forward to meeting you at Playlist Live. Yeah, that's in March, right? Playlist Live in March. I will be there, Brian. I got to get some tickets to Playlist Live. But yeah, Brian D. Watkins, thank you for the $10 super chat. Appreciate that. Oh, you can't see the watchers on mobile. Tyler, that's a good question. I'll have to look. Good night, Jeff. Appreciate you being here. I'll check it. Dom and Tyler, can anybody else see watchers for items when they're on their phones? Like if you search an item out, see that people are watching it? I'd have to check. Aurora Styles, Myers in the house. Sorry I'm so late, Rockstar. Stalker in the house. How you doing, Myra? How you doing? If it has variations, it doesn't show you on your app. Lexus just answered your question, guys. Variations isn't going to show. That's a good point. Mr. Buys a Lot is here as well. Mr. Brian, how you doing? Best prices for toys, Amazon or eBay? Amazon is always the higher price when you're selling stuff on 99% of things. The fees are about the same. Remember, eBay takes 10 and PayPal takes close to 4%, so it's 14. Amazon's categories range between 8 and 15, so it's pretty similar. Not to mention you have an eBay store cost of 60 if you're on premium. It's 40 for Amazon, so they're pretty similar. Where do I see myself in 10 years? I see myself at 44 years old. I don't know. Good question. People ask me, where do I see myself next year or in 5 years? I've got a lot of streams of income that I'd like to kind of, YouTube videos are cool. I don't know how long I'll be doing YouTube videos. I don't know how long I will be, I've always been a reseller. I can't imagine doing anything else. Maybe I'll be selling, out of a wholesale warehouse. Maybe I'll be still individually selling, maybe both, maybe make less videos, maybe, who knows? I don't know what I'll be doing, but we'll see. We'll see. Do I wait until Friday payday to send out offers? I send out offers every single day. Friday's probably the best results, but I send them out every day. Because some of those offers are only good, 24 hours. I get it. But sometimes people don't watch stuff for that long either. I just looked and see no watchers on mobile. SkyTex, I'll have to check that out. What's up, Oregon Coast? How you doing? Yeah, I'm with Sarah. I don't wait. I don't wait to make offers ever. Citizen Styles uses business policies. I just never have used them. I'm sure I could easily understand them. I just don't use them. So whenever people get confused by it, I'm just like, one reason I don't use them. I have a tough time finding stuff on different liquidation websites. Arlen, because most liquidation websites, like the big known guys, are big profitable companies that don't leave a lot of meat on the bone. If you mean you're not finding a lot of profitable stuff, it's hard. It's very, very hard. Anybody running a super duper Black Friday sale on your eBay listings? Yes, I'll be running probably 30 or 40% off after I do some editing. Yep. Sheena, I see taxes on some of my sales from other states. Does eBay take them back? I only collect taxes. Oh boy. Sheena, that law changed at the beginning of this year. All online transactions are taxed. eBay is doing the taxing for you and sending it out to those states. However, it's now being collected into PayPal, and you're being paying an extra little fee on that. But you still don't have to do anything with the tax money. They're taking it back and paying it. As far as your home state of North Carolina is concerned, they may or may not already be doing it, but eBay is going to collect the North Carolina ones, and you won't have to do it anymore. Some states still require that you report it, even though eBay's paying it, and at least let them know. Like here in Florida, if we don't report it, we have to pay a fine. Vintage Christmas lights listed. Yes, Christmas stuff is ready to sell right now. If it's not already up, get it up. I can see watchers on mobile iPhone. It may just be some items. It may be eBay's glitch. Who knows anymore? Whenever I see stuff where people are like, well, I see it and I don't, it's eBay. What's up? Dom's still in the house. Thanks for hanging out, Dom. Appreciate that. Okay, so last minute, couple questions. It's going on quarter of, so we'll wrap this up here in a few minutes. Profit Monsters listing those video games from the storage unit haul. Nice work. Love those storage unit hauls, especially when they come with video games. I'll put them up there on the chat. Remember your Black Friday deals from me are down in the description box, and I'll put them out. I also sent them to an email if you guys are on my email list. Smash the like button. Yeah, before you head out, hit the like button. Really appreciate that. That will help this video get some more activity, some more engagement, and hopefully some more people will see it and get some Black Friday tips or be able to pick up a Black Friday deal from me. No, you're welcome, Susan. Appreciate that. Take one or two more questions, and then I'm going to run out of here on everybody. Joe Peoples, active watchers will be next week. You can even sort by watchers. Yeah, Joe, that's right. You can sort by watchers. Thank you. No Robert Graham shirt on tonight from Philly Picker. No Robert Graham shirt on tonight. But I want you guys, there is the guy that gave me that awesome Robert Graham shirt from the other night. Say hello to Philly Picker, and you can click on him and go check out his YouTube channel. He's on Instagram as all one word, Philly Picker, and he's on YouTube as Philly Space Picker, which you can see him right there. He's put up a couple videos on YouTube. Go check him out. And I love seeing people starting new streams of income and new channels and new things. So go show him some love, watch a couple videos, and make sure you hit the subscribe button on his channel so he gets a little bit of loving from me. Anybody that sends a Robert Graham my way is going to get a shout out for sure. So thank you so much for the RG shirt. Philly Picker's his name. There he is. There's 2 good estate sales tomorrow. Which one? Which one should I go to first? 1 or 2? 1. Go to 1. Always stick 1 for 1. Just got a Marvel account contact being offered 15,000 pieces of Marvel clothing. Yes, Mr. Buys a Lot. I want to work with you. I need to get on a video call with you this weekend this weekend. Let's do a video call this weekend. Mr. Buys a Lot, shoot me an email and remind me to do a video call with you. You have so much good merchandise that a lot of my viewers might want to be interested in, might be brought in on. Let's work out some deals because you get some great stuff, man. Some fantastic stuff. Are there any Black Friday deals to buy in retail to resell on eBay? Alex Ryder, the beginning of this video talks about that. I don't believe there's a ton of them. Have a great night, everyone. I wear an extra large, by the way, extra large. When will you start 30%? Sarah, I'm going to start my sales probably on Wednesday. I'm going to run another sale like I normally tell everyone through the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then I'll probably run another sale Tuesday or Wednesday through Black Friday. Diane, you're welcome. Thank you. And Becky, your number 4 doesn't show how to sell affiliates on eBay. Email me, but it certainly should. Number 4 is, what is number 4? It does. It does. The affiliate webinar shows you how to do eBay affiliate partner networks. Number 4 does. Absolutely does. Black Friday deals on items for resellers could be a good video. Skytex, I'm going to check into them this weekend and see if I can find any that look like they'll be profitable. That's a great idea. I'll put that out for you guys as a video on YouTube if I find any. Sarah, yeah, definitely starting the 30-40% on Tuesday or Wednesday. Such as light kits, printers, etc. Oh, that's a great idea too. Skytex for sure. Donna, stay tuned to the wholesale lot. Adam, if you could link the wholesale link one more time. When I get with Mr. Buys a Lot and all the other great wholesale stuff like Marvel and video games and clothing and jeans, they're going out on the wholesale list. Me and Keith have been working really hard on it. Keith from Flippin' Hippos, Star and Keith. So just make sure you're on that list and you'll get all of the emails. They're going out like 2-3 times a week now. So that's awesome. I wear extra large Robert Graham shirts. Shorts, I don't know. I've never worn them. But you can email me any of these questions. So I'm going to head out. It's 9:45. Appreciate all the great questions, guys. All the super chats. Appreciate Adam, my admin. Check him out at Adam's Exploits. And Philly Picker for the Robert Graham shirt. Dominic and Steve Rakin for being in here and shouting out those super chats. Alexis with the super chat. Had a couple other super chats rolled through here. Brian D. Watkins super chatted. Thank you for that, buddy. What else? We had Philly Picker doing his super chat. And I think there was 1 or 2 other people who did as well. So thank you guys for all of those generous super chats. And have a wonderful Thursday, wonderful Friday, a weekend, and get to work. Take what I told you to do in the first 5 minutes, 10 minutes of this video, put it to work, and tell me how it works out for you guys. List everything, edit everything, price it right, edit the prices, run promotions, promote it, do all of those things that you should be doing anyways, and have the best Black Friday you can. Make a lot of money. If you have death piles and you want to get rid of 20, 30, 40, 50 pieces at once, even if it's just one lot, get on the wholesale list, send me over the information, and I will get it selling for you guys. There's going to be a ton of people who want to buy merchandise this coming week, so what better time to get it sold and get paid? That's my dryer. You get paid PayPal right away as soon as they pay. It's a fantastic way to move inventory. So the info below is in the description box. So thank you so much. Got your notes, Red Cardinal. Appreciate it. Appreciate all of you guys, and I'll see you next time. Yes, the wholesale lot accepts every category: clothing, shoes, electronics, video games, toys, you name it. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Have a wonderful night. Sorry, Candace, I missed you. Good night.